Hello, this is Christy Schaefer, and welcome to the Attitude of Altitude. This week I was inspired by a friend of mine. We had a lunch date planned, and we'd had it planned for some time. And the morning that we were set to meet, she texted me, and I was shocked to read her text. She said, "I think we may need to reschedule." I fell down and I broke 5 ribs and punctured my right lung. I was in the ICU for a couple of days. I'm doing better now, but I'm not too sure if I'm up to going to lunch. Like, wait a minute, I didn't even know about all of these things that had happened. And I said, please rest, take care of yourself. We'll find another time. And then about an hour or so later, she called me up and she said, I want to go. I really want to get out of the house and I want to come see you. And she said, I called my doctor. He said, it's okay. I can walk, I can eat. And my husband said he would drive me. And so we went ahead and we met for lunch. And what impressed me so much was just to see the joyful spirit that she had despite all of these things that had happened to her. She was still smiling and she told me her story. She was trying to hang window valance and she was standing up on a table and she thought that that table would be secure and it wasn't. The table tipped over and she obviously had nothing to hang on to. And so she fell, and when she landed, the table had tipped with its legs up. So she landed on top of that table, and that's how everything happened to her. And what a scary time that was for her. And yet as she shared the story, all I heard from her heart was how grateful that she was, and that she had survived, and that things weren't as bad as what they could have been. I have to tell you, I know you think, because I do this attitude of altitude, that, well, you just must be happy all the time. And well, maybe 85% of the time. But I will tell you that if I were in her shoes, I would be the first one to be complaining, to be looking for that sympathetic ear, for people to feel sorry for me, and of course, throwing a party. You know what I'm talking about. A pity party. I'm really good at those kind of things. And so to watch my friend and to see the joy and the gratitude that she had, she said to me, it's amazing how life can change in just a second. And it made me think that how often that happens to all of us, that we have our plans, we're going along our way, and all of a sudden something happens that we have no control of. And life changes. But you know what I've learned through all of this is that even though we can't control everything that happens to us, we get to be in charge of our attitude and how we respond. And so I hope that this has been an encouragement to you, and that no matter what happens to you, that you can find something to be thankful for and grateful for, and find joy in the little things. Have a great week. I'll see you next week.